This is I am Vanessa McClam, and thank you for tuning in to my channel. This episode is a full interview of Ilias, PT and co-owner of ReBalance in Athens, Greece. This episode is pretty much for aspiring medical student entrepreneurs and professionals. Tune in to hear his story. Hello everyone, this is I am Vanessa McClam, and I am with
Ilias
from ReBalance, and we are in Athens, Greece. So we have been talking, my purpose for doing this interview.
Okay.
I am from Get Up and Go Therapy, as you know, and I have a vision to unite all therapists, whether abroad or international or domestic, from U.S. to different countries. And what my purpose is, I want to form an alliance with different companies across the globe and just have a system of brotherhood where we can be able to transfer our therapists to work in different countries. So that is my overall vision for Get Up and Go Therapy. And I just wanted to interview you because I'm very interested in what you do.
Exchange knowledge and...
Exchange knowledge and, business owner to business owner.
Okay.
So I just have a few questions, and here we go. So first question is, tell me about yourself. What is your educational background?
I finished school like in 17. Here, I don't know if you are familiar with the educational system, but you give your SAT, let's say, and you hit your score in your school, and then you can choose, like, we don't have appliance like you at colleges. You just make a list, and if you hit the correct score for the university, you can attend it. I hit physiotherapy Athens. I really wanted physiotherapy. I knew from then that I wanted to study that, so I went like 1, 2, 3, Athens, Thessaloniki and Lamia. It was a smaller town that had the University of Physiotherapy, and they were the only places in Athens, in Greece, that you could study that, so I was sure I was gonna study physiotherapy. At the end, I joined the Athens University. It took me a while because I had to work simultaneously with my studies, so instead of 4 to 5 years, that is the fastest you can exit the university with your degree. It took me like almost half a year, double the years, So at the end, I was with my degree. I went through my army duty, and so did Vasilis. I met him at school. We went from just friends to be colleagues, and now co-owners of the place we're at. ReBalance,
Here, so far. This is ReBalance, you guys. You can look them up on Facebook. ReBalance. This is in Athens, Greece. So that's very interesting. That the educational system here differs from the United States in that there are no selection of colleges. It's just pretty much whatever score you get, you can.
There is a list, so the highest score goes first, second, and if you are at the range of every year they accept like 80 people, let's say, every semester, so you have to be in there. If you are 81 place, you have to go on your second so it would be Thessaloniki physiotherapy, but anyway, that year I was, let's say, good enough to be accepted at Athens. So that was the first step of my journey to physiotherapy.
So how many years have you been a physiotherapist?
I've been like for 7 to 8 years already.
Awesome.
I used to take internship, like we already discussed, for younger people, with a colleague of mine that is from the same village, my hometown. And I went with him at first as a student, just learn a few things, get familiar with the business. I was an athlete at the time, playing soccer, football, and when I finished, I joined him more regularly to start as a professional physiotherapist at the time. So one step at a time, I started taking more of his patients, bringing some of mine at his center, and we started a cooperation that lasted like 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
And then we decided with Vasilis, my partner, to open our own. We took many of the things that we got from the older and more experienced Christos, that he's a very good physical therapist, and we got more into the physical therapy of now, you know. Watching online many stuff, you can find almost everything. The connection, the global connection that you talked about earlier is easily accessible through internet. So we studied a lot. We all the time want to buy new books online from wherever to study, see some approaches from other colleagues, and some of them we accept, some of them we dismiss. So we try to constantly evolve, let's say.
Sure.
Because it's the best thing you can do. You can just be, I know that this works and I will go it all the way. You have to embrace new things. Modern physical therapy accepts things from Eastern world anyway, acupuncture or manual therapy, things that they are the Eastern way, let's say, and they are not so scientifically proved. They took part of it and they mingle it into our business.
So physical therapy is always constantly evolving. That's one thing that I like about what I do, because there are always things that I learned. I went to school back in 2010. I got licensed in 2010. And the things that I learned in school then, when I get into the workforce, you learn more and more, and things change sometimes. So that's good. So now, what do you enjoy? What's one thing you enjoy most about your profession?
I think that is the way the people thank you for, let's say, for our perspective, it's simple what you do, but you change the life people have. They learn to have a problem, because the older approach of surgeons or orthopedic doctors or physical therapists was like, you have a problem and you have to live with that.
Yeah.
And we're very against that, so we took a different approach and we told him, okay, you may have a problem, let's see how we can bypass it and you can make it like non-existing. You know, it will be there, but you have no symptoms at all. If you have your physical therapy and then take care of the way you work, the way you sleep, the way you treat yourself by drink a lot of water, eat properly, exercise a lot. So we try to learn to people to learn their body and how it works and when it pains, why it pains, and what can they do to get the pain go away.
To avoid that, yeah. So more or less, we like to teach you a lot of times as physiotherapists. Some people don't understand what a physical therapist does.
Yeah.
And we just pretty much are functional doctors.
Yeah, exactly. We make sure that they have to function properly.
Yes.
Our body is like a machine. It's like the best machine in the whole world we know. So we have to show to the different person that approaches us with a problem that he has to hear the bells, because every time our body, when it doesn't function properly and it has a problem,
there's a reason why.
there is a reason, of course. So you have to listen to the reason and not make it reach their limits, because always our body, it may give us a wrong sign and a wrong bell, but it will almost never avoid warning.
Yeah. So your body will always give you some type of warning when you're doing something that you don't need to do. You're going to feel that, because you'll feel a pain if you reach the wrong way within a couple hours. So it's our job as physical therapists to teach you that type of thing, so you can be knowledgeable about your illnesses and become more functional by being more aware of your body. So that's really cool. So that's a really interesting fact. That's a good reason to love the field of physical therapy. So so you've already answered that question. Have you always been a business owner?
No.
Okay, so we already covered that. So he went into that way before I asked. What do you like or dislike about therapy ownership versus the employee model?
The employee model is mostly adapting to the way that the owner works, because they almost never leave you a wide field to work as you want. So you can do what you want, even if you think that what you do is wrong. If it's what the owner wants, you have to follow his lead. And it's a protocol that you can't avoid. On the other hand, you have no anxiety, you can sleep better at night, you don't have the expenses.
Right.
Yeah.
Stretch that person the wrong way.
I think that as a new businessman, I learned it the hard way that it has so many responsibilities. If you want it to function properly, like your body, the body of ReBalance must have everything needed and to function properly. People that work here, I want them to have the guideline, like I said before, because I'm the owner and we want to work this way, but I also want them to be spontaneous and to try things.
That's awesome.
In the general direction that we apply, but I don't want them to be little soldiers that do just what I told them. So we approach people that we interview, and we want them to be friends and to understand that they have to respect the authority and the differences between an owner and an employee and an employer, but we don't want them to afraid that if they do a mistake, it's gonna happen something, or we keep a friendly approach, both the patients and the employees. So I think that the most important thing is that you can do whatever you want as an owner of the place, and you can make the other people that make the whole team that we believe we are a team here, make the same with you. If you are an employee somewhere else and the other person doesn't hear so much, and you try to give him a bit of advice, which may be bad or good, normally, and people don't listen.
Right.
And if you are above them, if you are under them, they don't listen to you at all. So that's the bad thing from being an employee. You may have a good tactic about a course or a patient or the therapy itself, and you can't apply it because you're afraid that it may cost you your own job even.
So that's one thing that led me to actually starting my own business, the physical therapy business that I have back in the States. There was always ways that I was thinking of going outside of the box. But because I was under ownership or not, an employee of some other business, you always have that kind of thought thinking, okay, what if I do this? Just that the freedom to be able to practice the way you want to practice as a business owner trumps any other reason for him to start therapy. So that's an awesome point. Okay, so the next thing is, how long has your physiotherapy business been active?
It's almost over a year, like let's say 15 months.
Okay, so he's fairly new, just like we're both newbies. Get Up and Go Therapy is 2 years in, and he's a year in, so that's awesome. Like, I'm all for, meeting new business owners. We bounce ideas off of each other. And that's what it's all about. So, okay, the next thing is, what products or services do you offer here at ReBalance?
We are going with electrotherapy and ultrasound. We do basic stuff, and then it's our hand approach.
Okay.
We do some kinesiotherapy, massage of course, and the most important thing that I told you before is exercising.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever the pain starts to fade, and especially when it's completely over it, the patient is completely over his pains and his symptoms, we reach the last step of physiotherapy, which is exercising. We give him some first exercises to exercise the muscles around his problem, the shoulder. Of course, we have to hit our deltoids and the shoulder itself, but of course we have to reach all the muscles that surround the problem. And in general, at the end of the day, every part connects with the other on the body, so you can't just take one part and fix that, because the problem, if it didn't originate in another area, it truly affected it by dysfunction.
So you guys do therapy here, physiotherapy, electrotherapy for the pain. You also do yoga.
Yoga, Pilates. The physical therapy part ends with ultrasound, electrotherapy, kinesiotaping, and massaging the patient. Some deep tissue, athletic healing massage, which is to anyway make things going under that, because almost everything, especially at our spine, when we have a dysfunction at our body, muscles start to get tighter and tighter and tighter. So we have to relax them at first and then get them stronger to hold longer and to avoid tiredness piling up very fast.
Okay. So the next question would be what's the most popular service that you provide? So when people walk in here, what's the most either diagnoses that you treat, or the most of one service that mostly everyone gets when they come?
After like over a year, we are starting to look the exercising part rising faster than we expected.
So
you know,
did say
the physical therapy is our main job, so our main occupation gathers more people, but we saw cross-training, Pilates and yoga interesting people more and more, because we either get our patients pain-free and then join exercise, but we always advise them that do you live nearby, do you work nearby, because exercising must be easy for you to be consistent with that. So if you don't start here. Start somewhere closer to you that you can attend at least like 3 times a week. Because if you start here because you love us and you like it very much, at the end of the week or month you will drop it out. So we don't want that kind of people. We want people to get better. So if we can't provide them, it's better for them to start somewhere else. But we start with physiotherapy. Physical therapy is, you know, the main, as I said, service here. But we saw exercising and the fitness center rising up really quickly, and at the end of the year, get over physical therapy. Hello?
Let's take a break, you guys. Okay, so we are back from the break, and I have actually one more question. So, what do you use? So you do cash-based therapy sometimes.
Sorry?
You do cash-based business. So I'm asking business owner to business owner, what do you use to track your invoices? You know, all of your billing system. Is there a certain system that you use here that you do, or do you just do like a spreadsheet and you send out invoices?
Yeah. I keep like my both income and outcome, expenses and profit in an Excel. Let's say Microsoft Excel that helps me, you know, measure things both coming and going.
So like no automated apps. Like I know I use QuickBooks.
No.
So you just pretty much do Excel.
Yeah.
And then you track the expenses that way. Okay. And then my last question is, how many employees do you have?
I think we are 6 people right now.
And that's including you and everything?
No. It's 8 in total.
Okay.
We have a girl for Pilates, a girl for yoga, 2 trainers, a nutritionist, and the girl with Ayurveda massage.
Awesome.
Last meal assist.
Yep. So that concludes our interview. What I'd like to do now is maybe take a tour.
Yeah, of course, to see the place. Yeah.
So let's go and do that, you guys.
Second room is for our nutritionist or any other colleague that we're gonna make a partnership with.
Real one, ain't nothing to it. Boss, I pay the cost. Ooh, gon' take it all.
You got your weights and kettlebells. Your rope, resistance rope.
Well, that has to run around very much because we don't. Maybe
I have on Sanooks. I left my sneakers at home. Okay, so check out this view. beautiful. Imagine working out here and you're just overlooking the scene, the downtown traffic, and this is ReBalance, you guys. You can look them up on Facebook. ReBalance. This is in Athens, Greece. So that's very interesting. Tune in for more international business and travel tips. Like what you see? Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Want to see what's going on in my world on a daily basis? Follow me on Instagram at I am Vanessa McClam, no spaces, all one word, to get a glimpse of my life outside of YouTube and for more hair and beauty ideas. For business related inquiries, you can email me at iamvanessamcclam@gmail.com. I'm always looking for new products to review and small businesses to expose. Have an awesome day, and thanks again for tuning in.